Hey guys, I'm going to make a review on two books today. The first one will be The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris, and the second book will be Angels 101 by Doreen Virtue. Now, I'll do this one first very quickly. This is a really great book for people interested in spiritual things and spirituality and all that sort of angels and God, and it's not so much God because it doesn't preach to one particular type of religion. It's just overall. So that's the cover, and inside it has table contents where it's actually an introduction to connecting, working, and healing with angels. So it has a little chapter about each aspect of your life and how you can work with angels to help you, help with relationships, career, healing, like what angels there are, what colours they signify, what different numbers, if they keep coming up in your life, what they mean. Like number 2 kept coming up in my life, and yeah, and it has just like it has stories and things like that too. So, and it's a pretty small book. It's only 122 pages, and like it's all coloured. It's all colourful, and it has like a picture on every chapter as well. So that took me about, it would have taken me like a couple of hours to read, which it pretty much did in total. Maybe 1 or 2 hours to do, but I read it over the span of a night and a day. So there's that one. So I would recommend getting that. That's about a 4. I was gonna put it at 3, but it was pretty good. Like in a non-fiction sense, I'd give it a 4. If it was fiction, it'd be a 3. So that's that one there. And now on to Silence of the Lambs, which I just finished, which personally, thank God I just finished it because I really want to get onto other books. Um, I'm gonna maybe rate it a 3. Now, to me, a 3 is readable, so it's not good and it's not bad, but it's still readable. And the thing I really disliked about it is that it's so slow. And when I picked this up, I thought, okay, you hear about Hannibal and all that sort of thing, and I got told that the first book I should read is Silence of the Lambs, and I was thinking, okay, I've seen the movie a long time ago, and then I watched it a couple of days ago to get the story again in my mind. But I think this sort of thing, coming from reading it and watching the movie a few years ago, I think I like the movie a lot better. I guess they shortened the book in the movie, but I think the book would have been better if it had been shortened like the movie, because it just goes on and on sometimes. But there were some good parts about it, like there was a few character changes. He got to look into different character point of view, the killers, the victim, the Dr. Lecters, and all the police and everything like that. So that was entertaining, and there were some entertaining parts in it, which I did enjoy. Like some of the story was great, but I think it just fell a bit short. Like the overall storyline, fine, but the way it was written and the style of writing, I don't really like that kind of book. It dragged on. So I don't like books that dragged on. I like books that have this plot line, like a deep, intense psychological thriller. But I mean, the only time I really got scared reading this book was when um, they found the head, and I knew it was already coming. But yeah, I forgot to set off my alarm, and my alarm went off, so I just got scared because I was like almost at that point where they found it, and it gave me a heart attack because I was also home alone. So, but other than that, it's not really scary. I wouldn't say to the standards nowadays that it's really gory. I mean, most horror books nowadays are just, and even thrillers, like Blue-Eyed Boy kind of freaked me out mentally more than this would. And this is supposed to be like gory and stuff. And I guess I was looking for cannibalism as well, but there wasn't really any in it. Like there was like, um, some like history from Dr. Lecter, but I'm pretty sure that they might come up in Hannibal Rising and Hannibal, because I have those books on the shelf and I'm going to read them. Because I have seen Hannibal Rising and I know the story of that, and I think that I should probably read that first, considering I've already seen it and I've already seen this. But I wanted to read it in a series and make it, but not one after each other. So giving this a break and going on to reading other books. But like I said, the three, I would be interested to know if anyone else has read it before, because I'm pretty sure lots of people have read it before, because it's not new. It's bloody centuries old. Well, not centuries old. It was out before I was born, so about 20 years old. But I like to hear other people's opinions on it, what they thought about the book instead of the movie, and the characters and plot and everything like that. So I would read it if you really want to know what it's about, or if you've seen the movie and want to read a book, or if you just want to know what the series, like the Thomas Harris series, is about. And yeah, I'd read it, but it's not my favourite. It's definitely not my favourite. It's just one of those books that I've just read because I had it on my shelf and I thought it was interesting, and I read right through it to finish it because, yeah, and it took ages. It just, yeah. Anyway, that's Silence of the Lambs, my crappy review of it. Now, the next two books I hope to be reading, and I was going to read Hush Hush, but I thought this series, the box that I have, has been sitting on my bookshelf for God knows how long as well. I think I got them before I got Hush Hush, but I wanted to start this series and see what it's like, and then read Hush Hush. So I'm reading the Uglies, or the Uglies. Don't know what, I just say Uglies, or the Uglies. For people who haven't read it, I'll just read the back cover. Talia is about to turn 16, and she can't wait. It's just a few weeks. She'll have the operation that will turn her from a repellent ugly into a stunning pretty, and as a pretty, she'll be catapulted into a high-tech paradise where her only job is to have fun. But Talia's new friend Shay isn't sure she wants to become a pretty. When Shay runs away, Talia learns a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. The authorities offer Talia a choice to find her friend and turn her in, or never be pretty at all. Talia's choice will change her world forever. So I thought that I've heard a lot of things about it. This box set cost me about $30 or something like that, and alone these books are $17. So it would have cost me well over, like, I think it's about 60 for all of them, but it only ended up costing me 30. And I have a habit of buying, if like they're in a box set or whatever like that and I've heard about them, I will buy them and read them. And the plot sounds interesting, so I thought I'd give it a go. And like it's only like 400 and something pages, and it's like the font's like that. And like I'm a slow reader, well, not a slow reader, but I take breaks, so it should maybe take me, if I read it properly and spend a lot of time with it, it should take me about 4 days. If not, it'll take me a week to read. I know I'm very slow. And the next book that I already started reading is Living Dead in Dallas. Yes, I know, True Blood. I'm up to page 17, and already I have so much things to say about it in 17 pages, which you'll just have to wait for my review. But like I said in the series, watch the series, so I wanted to read the book and see the differences and everything like that. So hopefully it will get better, and this should take me roughly about the same time, but I'm thinking I'll read this first, and then when I get almost near the end of this or halfway through this book, I'll start the Uglies, or vice versa. Doesn't really matter. So those are 2 books that I'm going to be reading now or next. And yeah, I haven't really thought about any more books at the moment because for the last 2 days I have been concentrating on my um, newborn doll because I got her the other day, and I went shopping for clothes and bits and pieces for her, and just been setting her up. So yeah, I have an interest in dolls as well. But it's nice to have different hobbies and stuff to um go along with. Like I like scrapbooking and I like writing and card making and reading and knitting and um oh yeah. Um, I should really show you my knitting one day. I'm knitting her a scarf. But yeah. So that's all the books that I have for today. That's my review. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if there's anything you want to know about Living Dead in Dallas, Angels 101, Uglies, or Silence of the Lambs, let me know and I will tell you anything you need to know about it. And I might eventually end up like selling them after I read them, the Silence of the Lambs series, if I don't enjoy it very much, because I don't see the point of having it on my shelf. I usually just keep my series books, but yeah, if I don't enjoy it, I won't keep it because I won't read it again. There's no way. I've got too many books to read in the first place, and so many more I want to buy. So yeah, that's my book review. Okay, bye.